What is going on, family? It's your boy Terrill Bennett with Forex Executives, man, and I got something special for you guys this week. I'm with my boy Mohamed Kande, man, a good friend of mine, best friend, trading partner, all that good stuff. And he became a full-time trader. Probably what is it?
5 months ago.
5 months ago.
Yeah.
5 months ago, at the beginning of 2019, man. And I just wanted to talk to him, ask him a few questions, and see how he went from being in the 9-to-5 system to jumping out of that and being a full-time trader, man. So I'm gonna just let him introduce himself and tell you guys a little bit about himself.
Hey there, what's going on, fellas? This is Mohamed Kande, one quarter of Forex Executives out here. Really excited to join hands. Finally, my brother's back in the country.
Yes, sir.
He's been gone for a while, so finally excited to have him back here so that we can do this interview and really provide you guys with some valuable content.
So how take them through the beginning, G. Like, how did you get into trading and all that good stuff? Where did you work? All that good stuff.
Well, I was introduced to trading in 2014, I believe, 2014, 2015, by Derek, which is one of our partners, and Terrill. We were all in the automotive industry together, and they came up to me and said, "Hey, listen, you know, we're doing this Forex thing," and my boy Derek was getting some crazy pips. He said, "Hey, listen, you should get into that, man." And he showed me a couple of things on the board, and it's from then on, man, I really didn't even bat an eye. I decided to just delve right into it to learn. And here we are, man, almost 4 years later, if not more, and we're making it happen.
Right, most definitely. So first question, how does it feel?
Oh,
like, now to be a full-time trader, jumping from the 9-to-5, like, how does it feel?
It's a breath of fresh air. It's like it's a newfound love and appreciation for the little things. You know, there's certain things that you didn't even realize, you know, had such a magnitude in your life. And then once you get this freedom and you have the opportunity to do all these small things, it's absolutely amazing, man. And I get up, you know, 4 o'clock in the morning, 3:54 a.m. in the morning, you know, work, you know, wake my daughter up, bathe her, have breakfast with her, and we're not rushed, take her to school. Just small stuff like that I never had the opportunity to do because being in the automotive industry, you know, the hours are absolutely crazy. So being in that realm, it's absolutely amazing, man. It feels great. It feels absolutely good.
Bet. So now, what is your daily routine now, like versus when you were working?
Yeah.
I know, like with me, I'm still working a 9-to-5, so I still wake up 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
Still, you know, get my trading in, get my reading in, meditating, all that good stuff. Go do my job, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are in the same boat.
Absolutely.
Go work my job 8-10 hours, come back home, and then get back to it. So, like, what is your routine now as a full-time trader compared to when you was working?
It's so funny, right? Because we are swing traders. So, you know, the way that we trade is a little bit different from your day traders and your scalpers.
Right.
So I actually have to find stuff to do and incorporate them in my day now to keep me away from the charts, because now I have the opportunity to be in the charts all day long. You know, we get up 3:30 in the morning, 4 a.m. we start trading the London session. You know what I mean? So after that, I have to find other things to do. I take my daughter to school. I usually go to the gym and I go work out, and then I'll do something else. I try to stay out throughout the day so that way I'm not in front of my computer. I try to keep myself busy with stuff like that. Reading, you know what I mean, working out, and doing stuff with my wife, and just trying to do just small things just to kind of stay away from the charts. So it's actually a little bit harder now,
right,
because I have all this time.
Right.
So it's like, now I have to put stuff in my schedule slowly but surely, so that way I'm not in front of the charts all day long.
And that actually segue into the next question. Like, what is your biggest struggle now as a full-time trader, than, you know, compared to when you was working?
Probably the biggest struggle right now is not watching the charts every hour. You know what I mean? It's almost like a fast twitch muscle that's just adapted, and it's like every time I pick up my phone, the first thing I do is open up the MT4. You know what I mean? It's like, so, you know, it's like trying to discipline myself, trying to train my mental to not do that, because, you know, I don't need to look at the charts every 5 minutes. I don't need to look at it every hour. You know, usually every H4 close, you know, I think that's more than enough to kind of take a look at it. So that's the biggest struggle, which I'm honestly still working on now. You know what I mean? So,
and honestly, I mean, I think, like, especially with a lot of you guys that are new, you want to be in the charts 24/7. You want to be making money 24/7. Granted, it is opportunities every single day to make money, but you don't. How I look at it is, you know, we talk about this a lot as far as over trading. You don't. The more you trade, the more you at risk of losing as well. not just winning, but at losing. So, you know, I can understand that being a problem.
Absolutely.
You know, when you have all this free time and
Exactly.
you're like, damn, I got to do something with this time and not be in front of the charts because that's going to put me at risk.
And,
So
one thing that's very important is this, right? If you follow your trading plan, there's trading opportunities every single day in the market. But if you follow your trading plan, those opportunities actually shrink.
Right.
And then those very good opportunities that come forth from your trading plan, there aren't that many out there. So if you take your time and you're patient and you let your trading plan work and you respect it and you follow it to the T, you respect your rules, you'll be fine.
All right, so what, like, if you can go back in time, right, when you were still working, what would you do anything different, like in preparation to leave your job to become a full-time trader?
Save more money.
And that's the biggest thing, man. Like honestly,
You know,
I'm going through that process now, so I
absolutely.
get it. Like that's the biggest thing. Just
Yeah.
save as much money as
As
possible.
much money as possible, right? It's one of those things where like you truly don't know. Like I didn't save hundreds of thousands of dollars and then decided to quit my job. I truly believed in myself so much. I did something absolutely crazy. I promised my wife that I would buy her house, so we actually bought a house and closed on it in December. And I quit my job in December of 2018, literally right afterwards, like right after we closed on the house. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I believe in this skill set. I absolutely believe in myself, and I knew that it wasn't going to be easy. It was going to be tough.
Right.
But you know, this type of success, this type of life that people want in the trading world doesn't come easy. It comes with a lot of hard work. It comes with a lot of blood, sweat, pain, and tears.
Man, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. What has been the biggest hurdle in your trading?
The biggest hurdle for me is patience after a big win. And that's something that I'm still working on. You know what I mean? It's I call Terrill oftentimes and I say, hey bro, I just got knocked out. You know what I mean? And that's real, right? You're not gonna win every single trade. But sometimes in the market, you know, I tend to get a little greedy and I have to remind myself, you know what I mean? I believe the term is hogs get fed, pigs get slaughtered, or pigs get fed, hogs get slaughtered.
Right.
You guys get the gist. So you know that's one of those hurdles. You know what I mean? Trying not to, you know, get to a point where, you know, after a really big win, you know, walking away, taking a day or two off,
Right.
just so that I come back with a fresh set of eyes and not those googly eyes that think that there's just whatever they touch is gold. You know what I mean?
And like I just want to add to that. One thing that you guys got to understand, and it took me a while to understand, that every trade is not a home run.
Absolutely.
Every trade is not going to be that big one that's going to go 150, 200, 300 pips. All right. So sometimes, you know, it's been times where I done been in the trade and I done been up a significant amount, and my greed set in, and I'm like, I'm gonna just let it run. I'm gonna just let it keep going. And then next thing you know, boom, it came all the way back. Either stopped me out, hit my break even, or you know, or it just took me out completely. So just, you know, control the greed, control the emotions. Like
And
that's
be patient.
That's the biggest thing. And be patient, man.
Perfect example for this CAD Jappy trade that we're in right now.
Right.
We're trading CAD Jappy right now.
Right.
You know, we're short on a pair, and you know we know that the pair is going in the right direction, but it's been moving extremely slow.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like you have to have that patience to let those opportunities develop, and you have to also be disciplined enough to let the ones that aren't going to develop like that go.
Yeah,
and
cut.
take profit when it's time to take profit.
Right, most definitely. All right, let's transition over to family. So, how big, like for people that have family, that have
Yes.
you know a wife, kids, husband, whatever.
Yeah.
Like how important was it, I guess, for your wife to help you in your preparation as a full-time trader? Was she tripping? Was she like, nah, you on your own, or whatever?
Well, she was a little afraid because this is very unorthodox. This is a completely different road, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? Having a wife and a child, you know, it's kind of tough to come to your family and say, hey, you know what I mean? I'm getting ready to quit my job to follow my Forex dreams. And she's like, wait, what? And my wife doesn't work. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean? At the time, it was a little tough. It's like, whoa, how are you going to do that? You know what I mean? One thing for me, your support system is everything.
Right.
The person that you spend the most time with has the absolute most control over impact on you. So me personally, I didn't tell anybody else. I didn't tell extended families. Only a few people knew. Terrill, Derek, my wife, and their wives. That's it. I didn't share the information with anybody else. I shared it with the people that I knew believed in me and the people that were going to support me. And that's something else that you have to understand. When you start getting on this path, you don't need to share with everybody. When they don't know your dreams, they can shoot them down.
Right.
You know what I mean? People are gonna try to talk you down off the ledge. Don't do it. No. Everybody is so constructed into this 9-to-5 life. It's embedded in them. Most people fear leaving their 9-to-5 to bet on themselves.
Right.
The way that I rationalize it with my wife, I told her, hey, listen, I can always go back and get a 9-to-5. But if I don't act on what it is, on my purpose and my dream right now, I may never have that opportunity again.
Right.
And she was behind me 100%. A little bit afraid, but she was with me through it.
And understand, man, it's gonna be scary.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, we just talked about this. You know, our age group, we grew up in a tricky time to where we grew up, you know, experiencing pretty much getting taught old rules to a new game or a game that was changing.
Yeah.
And it flipped on us as we was growing up. You know, everything went from you know, go to school, get a good job, to you can make money online, or you know, these young kids making $70,000 a month on YouTube playing with toys.
Yeah.
Like we seen that whole transition. So, you know, a lot of, you know, people that are in our age bracket are still stuck, you know, when it comes to information. And I think that we were, I'm not gonna say forward thinking, but we just seen the writing on the wall. Like we just seen how the world was transitioning, and we was just like, nah, we can't keep playing this game. You know what I'm saying? We gotta adapt to it. So that's the biggest thing.
It's so funny because we're pretty fortunate when you really think about it, because we are in between baby boomers and the super new young generation. We learned everything that the old boomers know. You know, the baby boomers know. Work hard. You know what I mean? Be dedicated. Be true to yourself. Be honest and bust your butt. You know what I mean? And be very disciplined. And then we have this other spectrum right here. Hey, listen, I can just bet on myself and I can make a crap load of money. You know what I mean? It's so funny. I read a quote the other day that said that you need a degree to work for a company, but you don't need a degree to start a company. Simple as that.
So how is like balancing family life and trading?
It's a lot simpler for me now. You know what I mean? You know, it's because, you know, my wife knows that 3:30, 4 a.m. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna work. You know what I mean? I'm usually gonna work for a few hours, and then I'm gonna wake up my daughter, take her to school, and then we'll hang out. You know what I mean? And then I'll go back to the charts again midday, depending on the day of the week, right? I usually do technical analysis on Sundays, Saturday and Sunday mornings, and I usually rarely do we trade on Mondays. Every once in a while, you know, if something sets up, but personally we don't necessarily like to trade on Sundays and Mondays. We usually like for the week to get in, you know, Tuesday through Thursday is our perfect trading day. So it's a great balance now, because now I'm not leaving the car business, getting home at 9, 10 o'clock at night after a long day of work, and then being on the chart for 3, 4 more hours. I'm not giving my wife any time. I'm not giving my child any time. And, you know, she had to suffer through that for a couple of years, you know, before we could get to where we are now, where I could give them the time that they need and deserve.
100%. Last question, man. What advice would you give someone working a 9-to-5 right now, transitioning over into being a full-time trader?
Man,
give them one good nugget or a few good nuggets. It don't matter. Just give them something.
Don't beat yourself up. Don't quit. Follow the process and trust yourself. Don't beat yourself.
Please don't.
Follow the process. Trust yourself. Do not beat yourself up. This is a process.
And it takes time, man. Honestly, it takes time. Like we started trading 4 years ago. And it took us maybe 3.5 for it to finally click. A lot of people won't even stick around that long. So it's you got to go through the ups and downs, everything that come with this game that you commit yourself to.
Absolutely.
You got to.
Whatever craft you decide, make sure you do that. You know what I mean? It's so funny. People usually quit right before they're about to have that breakthrough. It's like we've gotten beaten up. We've gotten beat up in the market. I've lost thousands of dollars. I've lost a lot of money in this market. You know what I mean? Because I had a job, I had a pretty okay job that allowed me to put a lot of money into my account. And I was very stubborn. I didn't want to back this. I didn't want to demo trade. I just wanted to jump out there. You know, that's one way to learn, but it's very stubborn and stupid. You know what I mean? You need a mentor. You need someone that can show you how to go. Unfortunately, we didn't have that. We have to mentor ourselves.
Right.
We have to teach ourselves.
Right.
And that becomes very, very difficult. However, if you don't give up and you trust the process and you believe in yourself, and most importantly, you have people that believe in you, people that believe in what it is you're trying to do, that support system will make or break you.
You ain't lying.
You know what I mean? If you have people that got your back, you're going to be fine. If you have people that don't believe in what you're doing, it's going to be very, very tough for you. After a while, you're going to start doubting yourself. You're going to start saying, you know what? My job is good. I'm good. I'm just going to do this right now. I'm just going to focus on it, because you don't have anybody that believes in you around you. That's why it's so good. Like the four of us, we had a support system.
Right.
And you know, we used to stay on each other. And that truly, truly helps out. Find somebody that trades. Find somebody that trades like you and talk to them on a daily basis. These guys, we cannot go 24 hours without being in communication.
Right.
We cannot. Whether it's via text, whether it's a phone call, a FaceTime call, whatever. This man was out of the country and we still spoke every single day.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's very, very important to have that support system. Have people that have your back, that want to see you succeed as bad as you want to see them succeed.
And that's it. And I mean, and that's everything in a nutshell, man. Stick to the plan, stick to your process, understand that it's ups and downs in this game, believe in yourself, and you know, and put your money where your mouth at. That's it. Don't talk, say less, do more action, and let's get it, all right? So next time, man, y'all follow my boy. I'm gonna leave all his information in the description below. You know, I hope you guys like this video. If you want to see more videos like this, man, leave a comment, share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, man, and I'll be dropping another analysis video this Sunday. Until next time.